Hello everybody, it's Mindy and I am here today to show you a completed diamond painting. Oh man, did I think this was going to take me the rest of my life to finish? It felt like it sometimes, seriously. But I have a finish and it is stunning. It is called Freedom at the Lake. It is a Chuck Pinson licensed with Diamond Art Club and it is gorgeous. Just look at it. It's gorgeous, right? Oh, man. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about this a little bit. I started this last March, not this March, last March for the Chuck-along, okay? And in that Chuck-along, I literally I was at about the halfway line right here. So I got most of this boat done, and I got over here. And that was all I got finished last March. What was I doing? I don't know. Something must have been happening last March. I didn't get hardly anything done. But anyhow, that's all I got done was this section right in through here, okay? Then I started working on it again this March. I did not work on it in September because I did the Teal Lighthouse. But I started working on it again this March. And this March, I cruised. Folks. I went all the way up here. I got the halfway, this tree right here, that's like the halfway point. I got all of that done. I got all of that done in March. And then I started down here and I got quite a bit of this done in March. Okay. Probably like this much done in March. So I did all of that up there and this in March. And I had this to go. Okay. Well, I decided this year I wasn't doing anything, no events in May because I had two, not one, but two paintings I wanted to finish in May. And this was one of them. So in May, I had about this much to go, all of this up here, right? And I was cruising along on it. I finished the other painting up and then I just worked on this consistently in May. I know that when I was on vacation in Tennessee, I did this and I came across here. I'd got 3 or 4 sections done in that week while I was on vacation. I was happy with that. There were times with this painting, I was like, I don't want to see any of these orangey, tan, brown colors again in my life, right? Because it felt like I just kept doing orangey, brown, tan colors everywhere. And if it wasn't those, it was green. Because look at green, 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 right? It was all green, brown, orange, and tan is what it felt like when I was diamond painting it. But when it's done and you step back and look at it, it's beautiful. There are many colors in here. There are corals and pinks and reds and purples. And look at the blue. This blue house, I love that blue house. And there's blues over there. Okay, so when it's done and you step back and look at it, then you're like, wow, okay. I still find things on this painting that I did not know were there. And there are a few things that you can't tell what they are. Like there's a dog right there. Okay, I don't see a dog right there, but in the original painting, that's a dog and that's a cat. Okay, I could zoom you in, I could do whatever, but that does not look like a dog and that does not look like a cat. All right. I tried counting ducks one day because I was like, all of those like just shadows up in the sky, those are all ducks. Yep, they're all ducks. And there's a duck and there's a duck. All of these ducks, all of these ducks. And then as I was trying to count the ducks, I got up to like 18, 19, 20, I don't even know. And then I look over this way and I'm like, well, I'll be darned if there isn't a duck head peeking out right there from behind that bicycle. There's another duck. So yeah, a squirrel climbing up the tree, a bluebird. This duck's kind of hard to see. This duck, I don't know, he's got a very interesting body. He almost looks like a Roblox created duck, doesn't he? He's very square. Anyhow, so there's some interesting things here that, just didn't necessarily translate well into the diamond painting. We got the fish coming out of the water. We got one butterfly there. We got 2 horses over here that are hanging out by the lake. I don't know why. This dude here, he's a water skier. Yeah, he's skiing behind that boat. But I don't know who's driving the boat because you can't really tell if there's people or not. Anyhow. And these two are just out in their boat. Just, I don't know what they're doing, but they're just hanging out, fishing. I don't know, rowing across the lake. Anyhow, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah, there are a couple things I'm like, but when you step back and look at it, if you don't know that this is a dog and this is a cat, you won't care. This is a chair. That's a chair. Okay, it's like an Adirondack rocking chair. But this, I, there are no pictures that are very clear what this is, other than it looks like it's a plant. In the painting, it looks like that's a plant or some sort of a big bushy, greenery. But yeah, that's interesting. But anyhow, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's finished. It's done. Dun, da, da, da. It's done. I will send you across the canvas later, and I'll give you like a bird's eye view of some of these places, zoom you in on stuff. I did nothing to it. I added nothing to it. It is just the way that it came. Okay. I did pull out some trash, not much trash really at all. I mean, for a canvas this large, that's not a bunch. And there were a couple of drills that I was like, I'm going to run out. I'm going to run out. Which ones were they? I don't know. Let's see. Let me move these over here. We'll look at them real quick. But there were a couple. I was like, I'm going to run out of those. I really thought I was going to. I don't know which ones they were now. But I was down to like 5 on one color. I can't find it now. I'm not going to waste your time. But, I mean, the point remains. I had enough drills to finish the whole thing. And I had a lot left of some of the colors. And they were pretty nice drills. I didn't have too many troubles with any of the drills. Like I showed you the trash. I mean, I literally had, like this much trash. So there you go. Anyhow, it's beautiful, right? It's beautiful. It's finished. It's done. It is what is it? 93 by 70. And I finished the teal lighthouse, which is a little bit smaller than this. And I finished this, and each time I'm like, I need to figure out how to put these in some rotating frame system that I can just switch them out like monthly or something. I mean, I still have Inspiration of Spring Meadows on the wall, and I think we just need to rotate, So I've got to come up with a system that makes these easy to rotate and also easy to store away when they're not on the wall. So I'm looking for a good solution. So this can go in my logbook now. I don't know how to put a start and an end date here because, I mean, we're all over the board. And I didn't work on it consistently. So I'm just going to put, I'm just going to put some dates I worked on it. I'll probably do that in the logbook versus here. Here I might just put, took 2.5 months, because it really did. No fairy dust in this one. And it has 1, 2, 3 ABs. I mean, and look how sparkly it is. There's a green AB, there's a blue AB. What's the other one? A yellow AB. Yep, there's a yellowy AB in here. But it's gorgeous. It's absolutely beautiful, and I am so thrilled that it is done. I put this on the counter, and I just left it lay here because I just wanted to look at it. I don't often get to see the whole thing at once. You know what I mean? You get to see little pieces and parts of it. You get to see a quarter of it or a half of it. And I roll them up because they're so big. And I work on a table that is literally, you guys, like this wide probably. This whole thing does not fit on my little table. So it's just beautiful when you see it done and you can just lay it out and look at the whole thing and just take in the whole thing, right? It's gorgeous. So this is a boat. Okay, that's a boat and that's a motor. See, sometimes I have to just look at things a little bit. What is that? Those are 2 dogs right there. You can tell those are 2 dogs. But it's lovely. It's just lovely. All right. I'm going to take you for a little pan across and let you see everything up close and personal and see some of the beautiful colors. This roof was fun to do right here. There's a lot of colors in that roof. It turned out pretty, though. Turned out nice. I had fun doing these. This was fun. These windows, I like doing those. That's where some of that yellow AB is. It's in here. Love that one. See the smoke coming out the chimney? All these little balconies. The balconies are fun. And then I made a church and I made a cross on top of the church. I didn't know I did that. I had no idea I did that. Nope. That's the fun about doing a Chuck Pinson. Things just come out and you're like, wow, okay, I didn't see that. I do now, but I didn't see it before. Fun, fun, fun. It's gorgeous. Okay, let me know what you've worked on. And let me know what painting of yours you felt like was going to take you forever to get it finished. Like it just kept going on and on and on and on. That was this one, but it was worth it. Okay, stay tuned for the flyover and all of the beauty to come. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe. If you're new here, I hope you enjoyed this and you come back and see more videos. And for everybody who's returning, hi, welcome back. And you know the story. You know it's finally finished. All right. Thanks so much, everybody.